We all know this line by now.
Hey guys, it's me, Wilbur Soot.
Well, he said it again.
Hey there, Tubbo's chat. It's me, Wilbur Soot.
A new ARG begins again, and Tommy reacted to the accusations, which I'll address at the end. So keep watching, like and sub. Thanks guys. It is known that Wilbur suggested he might start a new ARG before Halloween, and it turns out that this might have been the case.
Dumbass, get it. What the hell have you done?
Why is he covered in fucking mud? What did you do?
What did you do?
And stick with me on this one. I believe many people are involved, including willNE. On the 24th of October, Tubbo was doing a Halloween stream on Twitch, which included bobbing for apples, pumpkin carving, and a special Halloween message from Wilbur Soot. But even before Wilbur's message, things start to get a bit weird. It's hard to make out the complete conversation Tommy and Wilbur have, but you could clearly hear.
I keep saying things I don't want to say. You know, it's just like it's one of those, just dismember it. Yeah, fucking hell, it's dirty. I'm going to put me on the Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini could be a Mr. Beast reference, that video was released recently, but probably not. Even so, then Wilbur asks if everyone can hear him, and Tommy, maybe unintentionally, lies, saying no. Wilbur proceeds to tell Tommy what to do, and Tommy does so even when Wilbur asks Tommy to collapse over Tubbo.
Collapse out.
Okay, just steal this. Oh god! Oh fuck! Oh, he's gone!
Oh, that's right on my omnicord.
At this point, I feel that Tommy is being controlled by Wilbur. That's obvious, but the fact that he said, "I keep saying things I don't want to say," it's like Tommy has no ability to say no. After this, Wilbur asks Tommy to turn off all power sockets or something along those lines. Again, he starts turning everything off and the stream goes dark for about 10 seconds. I believe it was meant to be longer so Wilbur could engage with the chat, because this is where the Halloween message begins.
Hey there, Tubbo's chat. It's me, Wilbur Soot.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, but this message ended weirdly.
I'm here to wish you all a spooky Halloween.
Ew.
And a happy autumnal vibe for you all. I hope you're all having a marvellous evening. I'm not.
You want to talk about it, mate?
Who said that to me?
That was William.
Bro, my name's not.
I don't speak to Williams. Sorry.
Good man.
My name's not.
After this, he seems to be directing Tommy and asks if he can get behind the window.
The
Here's
bit.
what you're gonna do. You see that window? Can you get outside that window?
No,
No, you can't.
no,
You can't.
no.
I reckon he can.
Tommy complies, leaves to go outside, taking the phone with him. When he comes back, he's left his drink outside and goes back out. But then they lock him outside,
Is this locked? Yeah, lock it.
Oh!
despite the fact that he put his phone away on camera. Through the window, you can clearly see that he's still talking to Wilbur. However, when they decide that they've had their fun, it's time to let Tommy back in. Wow, Tommy reacts to this in a panic, banging aggressively on the window, trying to make sure the door stays locked. But he's told they're unlocking the door. Clearly, as a sign of stress, Tommy runs his hands through his hair, demands go back. But realizing he can't stop them opening the door, Tommy runs away, leaving everyone in a state of confusion until he returns after about 6 minutes. But this is where it gets really weird, because Tommy ain't quite himself now.
What the hell have you done?
Why is he covered in fucking mud?
What did you do?
What did you do?
And everyone's concerned because he's covered in dirt, even with leaves stuck in his hair. Seeming to get maybe a little bit annoyed with the attention, Tommy retreats to his corner seat and does something I thought Tommy was incapable of. Practically nothing. For a whole 5 minutes. Like literally, have you ever seen Tommy sit still for even 10 seconds? I'm not even joking. This is way out of the norm for Tommy, and many people say that he looks traumatized, even the chat was concerned. Which is a reasonable conclusion and for the ARG may actually be the case. However, I personally think it's more likely that he's dealing with a heavily conflicted or consequential decision that is taking up his complete mindset. It's possible he's just realized Wilbur's control over him and doesn't know what to do about it, or even if he's in control of himself at this moment. Either way, something that he found out there, or did out there, has made a serious impact on Tommy. Many suspect that he was digging, which explains the dirt, however doesn't explain the leaves. I think he was hiding in a bush, maybe from someone or something. I heard a theory which triggered a memory relating to, well, my recent notifications. The theory came from the channel The Big Oof, or one of their Discord members. They were suspicious of the line, "I don't talk to Williams," which was said by Wilbur.
Bro, my name's
I don't speak to Williams, sorry.
Good man.
My name's
Tubbo's there.
Because of the old Edgar Allan Poe references, they searched Edgar Allan Poe Williams, and there was a short story written by Poe, William Wilson, which is a story about a man who called himself William Wilson who met another man called William Wilson. They both looked and acted the same, and the other William even started to emulate the way the other talks. So a doppelganger, a twin, but of no relation. Funnily enough, what I remembered was this video by willNE. I hadn't actually watched it at this point, but I've watched it a fair few times now. Now don't get me wrong, I'm completely aware this might be a coincidence, but I just wanted to point it out. We have William, willNE, and Wilbur. If William Wilson is truly connected, then maybe this is connected to Icelandic culture because Bur means son. Therefore, we have William Wilson. But I feel like I'm way overanalyzing that, and most likely it's just confirmation biased. But anyway, in willNE's video relating to the story of the doppelganger, in the story of William Wilson, the second William had to attempt to impersonate the voice. So that wasn't natural to him, and must have been the only main difference. These guys impersonated TommyInnit, and Tommy made them copy what he said.
Can we all go PogChamp on 3? 1, 2, 3. PogChamp! Go homina, homina, homina. 1, 2, 3.
Tommy even has some extra scenes at the end. And while Tommy has reacted to the accusations that this is a new ARG, and let's see what he has to say about it.
the elephant in the room. Me and Wilbur carried a table around Brighton. It was because Wilbur needed it, and he said, carry it. And I don't say no to Wilbur, so I carried it. I don't even remember doing that. I was so high on life, and, you know. Jesus. What's an ARG?
I feel like this confirms that he wasn't in control, and that Wilbur has some unique mind-controlling techniques that, if I learn, may make you subscribe to the channel. Now the only question I really have is why Wilbur wasn't having a good time with his Halloween message. Let me know in the comments what you think, and thanks for watching. Goodbye now.